Ross, Oxford City 1, Wealdstone 0. A win that perhaps has been coming, but do you see that as well?
Yeah, I thought it was a real solid performance all round, really. So we know where we are. We want to put in a real good, solid performance. Today the boys gave everything and we got the result I believe we deserved. And I think it just shows, when the boys stick together and the morale continues and the atmosphere continues and the music's always on, it shows the boys really dig in for each other. And today was a real solid performance all round.
You said pretty much throughout the season that you don't want any downers, no bad negative vibes, and you want your team to keep going right until the very end, and you were proved absolutely right today. The boys did exactly that.
Yeah, 100%. Wealdstone are a good footballing team. First half we managed to get some good pressing against them, which forced some errors, which we probably should have done a little bit better with. Final quality in the final third. Second half they had a bit more possession, but we didn't really feel too threatened. They had a couple chances, like we did as well, but overall I thought it was a real disciplined performance, and the boys didn't take a lot of credit from that, because it would have been easy for boys to feel down or beat themselves up. If anything, they've done the opposite. So that shows real togetherness and character. So yeah, it's really important. We finished the season on a high, and today's a 3 points, a good win. So everyone's deservedly to enjoy that one.
Not just a hard fought for 3 points, but a hard fought for clean sheet as well. I thought the defenders, every single one of them, and Tom Watson in between the sticks, were brilliant today. Do you share that sentiment?
Yeah, 100%. You've got to work hard to get a clean sheet, and it hurts your lungs. You've got to run hard, and you've got to run back, and you've got to defend, and it hurts your body. You've got to take blocks in the chest like we did. We've got to put your bodies in a line for the clean sheet, and today we did that. We headed the ball really well, defended our box well. Of course, there was a couple of moments where they had a couple of chances, but that's natural. It's football. It's going to happen. But at the same time, I thought the overall performance and togetherness, we stuck with it. And you can see in the final moments, everyone's back defending, everyone's rallying around each other. And yeah, I thought it was a deserved 3 points.
Do you think we could have had a few more?
Yeah, I think we could have. We had a good chance. We had a 1v1 opportunity that we sort of didn't really do too much with. Harry sort of crossed it, could have gone a bit more. Josh Ashby's done wonders down the line, got to the byline and wriggled past everyone and got a corner from it. We've had a couple of headers from set pieces as well, which is really good to see. So yeah, we were knocking on the door. But it just shows, we're not down and out. We want to keep performing. The messages all week have been positive, and today, boys put in a positive performance.
Let's not forget, this is a Wealdstone team that are fighting for survival. It was a really big game for them as well today, but I suppose that's how you see it from the outside looking in. It's a big game for us as well.
100%. They're a part-time club like ourselves. We wanted to make sure we put a good performance in today. You could hear their fans weren't particularly happy, and I think it's really hard at the bottom sometimes. Once you've been in a league a number of years like Wealdstone, they've done brilliantly to be at this level part-time, and my hat's off to them. It's a real hard division, and we found out the hard way. So we need to make sure we take positives from this. It's a scrap at the bottom. If we can disrupt some teams and enjoy our football to the back end of the season, we will.
Talking about going forward, busy Easter weekend as it always is. That's the beauty of non-league football. Straight back into it on Monday against Barnet, another side fighting for 3 points. You're covering your eyes there. The weather conditions weren't easy today. It looks easy now, but it really wasn't as well. How's that affecting the lads going forward?
Yeah, Barnet away is always going to be tough for any team. They give the best teams a good game, so we need to make sure we're ready for it. The most important thing is that we rest up and recover. We're not in now until we report on 1:30 at Barnet. So, we've got a lot of trust in the boys to look after themselves. We'll be in the bar. They're allowed a Guinness. It's natural. That's what we do. And we'll get some food and we'll rest up, because it's a nice weekend for the boys to, with their families. So we'll report 1:30. We'll try and get some messages back into the WhatsApp group like we always do. Prepare as best as possible and go to Barnet in good spirit, because today was a good performance.
Finally from me, what's the mood in the dressing room like? My favourite question, but today, that win for me, I'll say it again, I think it's been coming. I think they've been showing and just coming up short when perhaps it's been slightly unfair, but today we've come out on top. I know we've been relegated, but I suppose the atmosphere is buoyant in there after that.
Yeah, it is a good atmosphere. One thing I would say about the boys in the change room and the first team, we don't change our attitudes. Emotions don't go up and down, don't have mood swings. We're very professional in what we do, and if we lose, we take it on the chin. If we win, we roll on and keep going. So the boys are very level-headed. They've got good mentality, strong mentality, and good characters in there that lead by example. You don't get anything for sulking, you don't get anything for moaning, but you gain so much for being positive. And today was a positive performance. So big credit to the players.
Ross, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.